Ever wondered if your dog can really sense a bad person? This question has puzzled many dog owners for generations. We've all heard stories of dogs acting strangely around certain people, growling at them, or avoiding them altogether. Is there a reason for this behavior, or is it just a coincidence? Well, you're in for a treat today as we explore the fascinating world of dogs and their incredible abilities that often leave us humans in awe. Our focus for today's discussion is the intriguing question: can dogs really sense a bad person? You see, dogs are not just our best friends, they're also highly intelligent creatures, with a unique set of skills that help them understand the world around them in ways we can't. When we look into those trusting eyes of our furry companions, it's hard to comprehend the depth of their perception, their ability to pick up on things that we, as humans, often miss. Dogs are known for their acute sense of smell, their ability to hear frequencies beyond our range, and their exceptional perception of body language. But there's a lot more to our canine friends than just these commonly known traits. They seem to possess an uncanny ability to sense the character of people. Imagine that, a creature that can sense the moral compass of a person. It's a skill that even we humans, with all our complex emotions and intellect, often struggle with. But how do dogs do it? What's the science behind this seemingly supernatural ability? Well, it's a combination of many factors: their keen senses, their ability to read body language, and their instinctive reactions to certain behaviors. And we're going to explore all of these in detail. So, do dogs really have a sixth sense when it comes to spotting a bad person? The answer might surprise you, but before we reveal the science behind it, let's take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary abilities of these remarkable creatures. Let's dive into the science behind it. Scene script. Dogs are known for their loyalty and protective instincts, but can they really distinguish between good and bad people? Well, let's delve into the science behind this fascinating question. Over the years, several studies have highlighted the remarkable ability of dogs to read human emotions and body language. Dogs, with their keen senses, are exceptionally adept at picking up subtle cues in our behavior and demeanor. Did you know that a study conducted by the University of Lincoln revealed that dogs could associate different human emotional expressions with distinct outcomes? For instance, dogs were more likely to approach someone who exhibited signs of happiness rather than fear or anger. This suggests that dogs have a certain level of emotional intelligence, which allows them to differentiate between positive and negative human emotions. Moreover, dogs are also sensitive to our chemical reactions. You've probably heard about dogs being used in medical fields to detect diseases like cancer or diabetes. This is because dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, about 40 times greater than ours. They can detect slight changes in our body's chemistry, such as increased sweat production or the release of stress hormones, which can be indicative of our emotional state. Dogs, therefore, can sense if a person is anxious, stressed, or has malicious intentions. Another interesting study from Kyoto University in Japan found that dogs could also judge a person's reliability. When a person tricked the dog, for example, by pointing to an empty container pretending it had a treat, the dog was less likely to follow that person's pointing gesture again. This shows that dogs can evaluate a person's credibility based on their actions. So dogs' ability to sense bad people isn't about a mystical sixth sense or supernatural abilities. It's about their extraordinary sensitivity to human emotions, body language, and chemical reactions. They can gauge a person's intentions and respond accordingly. So it seems our canine companions are more intuitive than we might think. But recognizing bad people isn't the only extraordinary ability dogs possess. What other superpowers do our furry friends have? Well, let's dive right in. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell. In fact, their olfactory prowess is literally off the human charts, with their noses being able to detect scents up to 100,000 times better than ours. They can sniff out everything from explosives to bed bugs, making them an invaluable asset in many industries. Now, here's where it gets even more fascinating. Dogs can also detect diseases. Yes, you heard that right. Certain medical conditions give off unique odors that are undetectable to humans, but not to our canine companions. Dogs have been trained to sniff out a range of conditions from cancers to diabetes, and even the onset of epileptic seizures. Their ability to help us catch diseases early and seek prompt medical intervention is nothing short of astounding. But wait, there's more. Dogs have an uncanny ability to sense natural disasters before they occur. Ever noticed how dogs become unusually restless before an earthquake? It's because they can sense the Earth's vibrations way before we do. They can also detect changes in barometric pressure, alerting them to approaching storms. This has led to many stories of dogs saving their families from impending disasters. And let's not forget their extraordinary hearing. Dogs can hear frequencies ranging from 40 Hz to 60,000 Hz, while humans can only hear between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz. This means dogs can hear sounds that are way beyond our auditory range. They can hear a car approaching before we do, or the faintest rustle of a mouse in the attic. Indeed, the abilities of our four-legged friends go beyond what we can see and comprehend. These superpowers, coupled with their unwavering loyalty and love, truly make dogs man's best friend. So next time you look at your dog, remember, you're not just looking at a pet, you're looking at a superhero. It's clear that dogs have some truly remarkable abilities. Let's take a moment to appreciate these extraordinary skills. Dogs possess an uncanny ability to recognize people with ill intentions. Their superior senses, fine-tuned over centuries, enable them to perceive things that humans simply cannot. They can detect the subtleties in our body language, smell fear or anxiety, and even sense malevolence. Let's not forget the other incredible abilities of our four-legged friends. They're not just good at sniffing out bad people, they can also detect diseases. Some dogs have been trained to sniff out diseases like cancer, even in the early stages. This ability to detect diseases through smell is nothing short of remarkable and is a testament to the power of a dog's nose. These abilities make dogs invaluable companions. They're not just our best friends, they're our protectors, our confidants, and sometimes even our lifesavers. Next time you look at your dog, remember, you're not just looking at a pet, but a creature with incredible abilities.